Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to another Let's Play with author J.P.Edgar, where I play some games I never really played before. And today we are continuing our 2D actions, hack and slash, what the heck story, scroller, action. Did I say action already? Adventure with Dead Cells, PS4. Here we go. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. And how are you all doing today? Bonk time! It is a bonk time. So, I gotta do this real quick. Yes, it is the bonk time. So, I spent like 30, 45 minutes the other day farming for some cells using that farming method to get rid of some of the general, there's like the general upgrades. Not sure if it does anything or not, but I got stuff like I unlocked like the random shield and the random weapon or whatever. So, see, oh, hello. So I got apparently the Panchaku one and the Frost Blast of Frost Blastiness. But you'll see what I mean. It's okay. I'll take the broadsword. I don't know how the broadsword's going to hold up, but it's the color of the survival, which is the one I've been working toward. I don't know if this is any good or not. So, and this is I think the level to find out. What? Where's this? No, where? Okay. What? Okay. I got my desk finally set up. Chairs coming next week. Awesome. Awesome. You're talking about that last time. Specialist stuff. Oh, yeah. I unlocked the specialist shop. I don't know what this means or what this does. So. I want to see if I can't get that 30 hit combo for once. No, I got it once before. Only once, though. Oh, this is slow. This is really slow. I'm not sure I dig it. When it comes to platform games, you really want to be moving around, and crawling around like that is not necessarily optimal. So what I really need to do is I need to get my bonk. I need to get my bonk. So I already got my freezy action going on. That's the good news. So hopefully I'm able to utilize this and get my bonky action. Did I say action already? So, I mean, it doesn't do too bad of damage. It's just slow. So what I might have to do is I might have to do a pseudo bonk combo, a bonko. You know, the whole freeze then bonk, but without my bonk. A faux bonk. Exactly. Exactly. All right, we know that I can't go up there, so I'm just going to turn around. So, I don't know. We'll see how things turn out. I mean, so far I haven't failed epically yet. I just failed regularly. Oh, that's going to be frustrating. Trying to get across. There we go. There we go. Got to get all the experience points. I want to do this a little bit, kind of get him out of the way. Do a sneaky snicks, and then a hack and slash on the back. So I've been working on the script for the YouTube video advertisement, and it turned out. Oh, I also got a like a refresher for the shop, so I can actually do this to refresh things. I don't know if it's like a one-time use or whatever, but yeah. I've been working on the script for the YouTube advertisement for the books. Originally, it was supposed to be like 8 to 10 pictures, maybe 12 if I'm really feeling adventurous. No, it turned out to be. So far, the images are. Well, okay. Long story short, it's like 45, 50 images. That is exponentially more than I had originally expected and planned and stuff like that. So either I got to suck it. Oh, I can't. Okay, we got the chain. I'm going to have to suck it up and just get that done and have the those amount of images and pay the dimes to get it done, or go over the script again to see if I can't lesson. Why am I walking? Why am I not using the teleporters? Look over the script and start cutting and editing. See if I can't reduce the overhead of the cost by reducing the amount of pictures needed. The ice grenade is fun, but I have my freezy times, so I don't really need this. So I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. Had a couple of really, but dude, it's the shield blocked and negated my freeze grenade. Oh, that makes me so angry. That makes me so angry. All right. Why would you need so many pictures anyway? I'm making like a little animation. Just a little advertisement for the novels and stuff like that. So I can post something on YouTube on my author page. Because, believe it or not, I actually have an author page. An author YouTube page. That's where the 60 minutes of writing will be going. But I want to have something posted there. I actually want to have something where I could. I think that's everything. I think the house is over here. Yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be fun. I actually have a dream. It's not going to happen because it's going to cost monies. But you've heard me talk about the screenplay. I still got it. I thought I was going to get hit, but I still got the 30. I didn't know that. Okay, there we go. There we go. You know, I gave the Ice Grenade a go. Ice Grenade a go. I gave the Ice Grenade a go, but it let me down. It seriously let me down. I want to get rid of it as soon as I can. You've heard me talk about the screenplays and this and that. So, in case you're curious, we'll get back to the YouTube thing. So, I got rid of a lot of the top stuff, and I didn't do anything to the bottom stuff, including the like the munitions and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go down and start unlocking these one at a time. I don't know if any of it's any good. I don't know what any of it does, but that's kind of the plan. I have no idea what I'm doing, what's going on, and when I see it, oh, okay. You know, I should have expected this. Inspect. Please do not break door. Oh, it's not what I thought it was. Okay. Let's go back to my necromancy. When I get my schedule back on track, I want to get back to recording the 60 minutes of writing so I can get that uploaded to YouTube. But having a little video animation thing going on. It's not going to be like a spectacular 2D animation. No, it's just like a little, something really basic. So you know, don't get your hopes up on the advancedness of that. But okay, there was a point I was talking about before I went off track on the band. Let's see. What I was talking about. Oh yes, the screenplay. The screenplay. That's right. So I actually want to get a screenplay written and submitted for a series, and like Amazon or HBO or Netflix or something like that. I would like to submit it to them because my current dream for the series is to have it as a series. Because when I was originally envisioning it, it was as a digital medium. I deserve full production as well. It's not like it won't be full production. It's just not going to be like a 32 frames a second or 24. It doesn't matter which at this point, but like that type of animation. It's just going to be. It's still images with there we go, with a separated foreground and background. That's all it is. If you're wondering what I'm talking about in terms of that, if you watch Legal Eagle, some of his animations, very simple, but it's just a foreground and a background. Oh, okay, hold on a minute. I gotta get him away from the shield. Apparently, he's not gonna get away from his shield, so I gotta chase him around. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I still need to make an animatic or a screenplay or something like that to see how things are working, to see if it's the scenes are good for production and stuff like that. Still got to find an artist willing to make the images. I mean, I have a couple of artists that are interested, but after blowing it out of proportion, who knows? I really want to talk to them about the current state of the project, see if they're still willing, get a price for their work, an estimate, because I decided to make it almost 5 times the length, the length in pictures. So we'll see how things work out. We'll see how things work out. So I'm still trying to figure out like the quality of art I want to use. I think I have a good idea of how I want things to turn out, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of playing it by ear at this point. Shoots at 2 nearby enemies at the same time. Each shot inflicts 73 DPS. And I have something. I have probably a level 1. But this is it looks like it's like the upgraded version of that sinew trap, the thing that's actually over here. Let's see if I can find that real quick. So I was working on that this morning. There you are, the sinew trap. This right here. Fire spinning blades at nearby enemies. It says plural, so maybe it's this be. But this only does 1 target, so I'm just going to recycle that. So yeah, like I said, that's what I've been working on this morning, and we'll see how things turn out. I mean, it might actually rock my socks. I'm easily amused. I don't have any major expectations of outsourced projects. Like that sounds really bad, but just bear with me on the logic. Like the Holy Smoke shirt, um, I had a general idea, but no major expectations on how it would turn out. Now, the reason that is because I like to think I'm easygoing when it comes to working with. When it comes to working with me, not that I don't want things good, I do, but I put a lot of trust in people and their skill and their craft. So when they have, hold on a second, let me take care of this real quick. So when they have like feedback and stuff like that, I know I'm not almighty, all knowing, that my views, visions, and point of views and stuff like that are perfect. It's all or nothing. I suppose there could be an exception, like if I had something really specific in mind, I could start to, for lack of a term, micromanage, but that's not the case in my projects. I trust in their opinion, their eye, their design, stuff like that. So when it comes to the Holy Smoke shirt, I gave Merlin a. Oh, let's kind of move out of the way real quick. A general sketch of what I had in mind, and said, all I need is this to be finalized, outlined, and some typography done. And she is like, challenge accepted. As she was asking for more details, I said, I trust in everything that you're going to do. So, and she delivered. I am pleased with what she gave me. I am not pleased with the color choice I had for the shirt. It's too light for the text, not for the picture itself, but the typography is very light. It's difficult to see. So either I need to make a dark mode color scheme for my logo, or I need to stop. The doing light backgrounds. Oof. I was close. I thought I was gonna get smocked. Or I need to stop doing lighter backgrounds for stuff. I think I'll do a dark mode outline of my shirt. And there's that thing again. I can't go up there. Yeah, I still don't have that ability. So I need to do a dark mode for my background and stuff like that. So. But that is the state of things. So. Is this freezing? Yeah, it's freezing every time I kill something. This is turning out to be a decent combo with this little modifier. I think this is the sword that I start with, or something very similar. So it's a quick, shorter range, but that's okay. I kind of walk up with shorter range anyway. Yeah, this is so far turning out to be not bad. Not too bad. I think that's it. I think I'm going to be going to the next level. I don't want to go to the ossuary. I want to see how far I can get in this tower thing, or in the ramparts. So I'm still working on the pre-production of the next Bloodlines book. Couldn't do an 8, but I got the 60. I got the 60. Check it out. Never gotten the 60 before. Same rewards. Same rewards, looks like. I don't really know. I don't do a lot of downward smashing, so yeah, let's just get this. But I'm getting my schedule in order so I could finish up my edits for my sci-fi book, and I'm really excited about that. Because my schedule's been pretty much booked. Trying to get things in order, trying to get projects done. That's probably a weapon I'd be using. Yeah, the one with the frozen things. Trying to get my schedule in order, trying to get my projects taken care of and finished. But I still have my school to take care of, and my schoolwork is kind of my priority right now. I mean, granted, I could make writing my priority, but it's a pastime. Currently, the revenue generated from my books are pretty minimal, unfortunately. But if I actually made a decent amount of cash from my books and my writing, I could definitely allocate more time on my books. But currently, it's a secondary thing until I get things in order. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm hoping the screenplay turns out something. Even if it turns out we're going to decline your request, that means that people are reading it. Oh no, I got hit by the arrow. I'm early enough where I could potentially. Oh no, that's right. Okay, I got him. Let's see, it looks like the same thing. So I'm just gonna recycle it. But what my biggest hindrance when it comes to generating revenue for my book is marketing. That's been something I've been enemy style slowly. Yeah, let's upgrade it. That's been something I've always been historically been terrible at. Like probably one of the toughest questions for me when it comes to job interviews is the BS question of what are your strengths? I don't know. I showed up. It's tough for me to answer that question because of my desire to be as modest as possible. Not like ridiculously modest, because I got to get some wins from time to time. But I just don't want to be like a show-off braggy. I am all about this. I'm the best at all the things, and that's definitely not the case. And marketing has just been really tough for me because that's what it is. In a nutshell, marketing is bragging about yourself and showing yourself off and this and that, and I'm just terrible at that. So I'm still working on finding a good marketer. Someone that I'll say has a idea. No, that's not the right way of putting it. I don't know. It's difficult for me to say. It's like a lot of the people I talk to say very similar things. So how to explain it? Not something that would stand out, but a lot of the stuff that they're talking about seems pretty basic. Like a lot of marketers say, I will SEO and I will do the SEO and create a website. I'm like, well, I already got the website and the SEO taken care of. So what else are you going to do? I want to post on blogs and stuff like that. Well, I looked on your blogs and you don't have any traffic. So getting the blogs isn't going to do anything. Let's get that real quick. Having a blog is nice and all, but if it's not generating any traffic, that is basically a nothing. But I have 100,000 followers, but you only had 4 unique visitors or 4 actual traffic visitors on the site. So those are probably bots, stuff like that. So I have to weed out all that stuff to find something that's legit and someone that's going to work for me, with me, for you. Because if I can get the steam rolling on my authorship, I can continue writing books, allocate more time writing books. Because right now, all of my time, well, majority of my time is spent, oh, those guys suck. Oh no, I got double teamed. Oh, okay, let's get these. Let's get these. Those guys suck a little bit more than I remember. All of my time is spent on my work projects and school. I'm starting to. Author gets downplayed by two big monsters. DP. That's what it is. Downplayed, right? Like getting something. If I start generating revenue, I'm going to kind of continue my original train of thought. When I start generating revenue again for my books, because I invested quite a bit of coin on things like the audiobooks and stuff like that. Uh-oh. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen because I was stunned. You're so innocent. It is certainly not. Oh, no. It is not downplayed. I don't know what that is then. I don't think I want to know. Let's see. I'll tell you when you're older. Here's the Black Bridge. Let's kind of go up a little bit. I was saying something. I kind of got sidetracked by. I kind of got a little ambush. I needed to focus for a moment. When I get the marketing taken care of, hopefully I'll see more traffic coming to the website, more interest in the novels, and more revenue coming up. Then I can allocate more time to writing, because I haven't really expressed any major creative expression because I've been so busy on work and school. So, I mean, kind of this is one of the very few things that I should have time for when it comes to me times. I say should because that's not entirely accurate. Let's be real. I still play a lot of games. But I've been doing what I can to get things in order so I can focus on school again and writing again. Because I really do want to get back to writing. I want to get back into the 60 minutes of writing thing. I really want to finish that book because I really like the concept and the idea. I want to work on the story. I want to just build that. But the thing is, funny thing about the 60 minutes of writing thing. If I sit down and just write, I can get a lot of words on the page. I may have to pause and think for a little bit or do some research, but if I'm just sitting down and writing, I get things hammered out. On the 60 minutes of writing, though, because I'm second I get that taken care of. I'm going through my thought process. I'm thinking out loud, more or less, and kind of trying to explain why I'm doing things the way I have been. It slows me down. Oh, there's a little thingamajigger there. So, when it comes to like the 60 minutes of writing, I am nowhere near where I should have been when it comes to the progression of the book versus the amount of time spent on it. I need to get back to writing too, get into my dragon story and my vampires. Ooh. Wait, what was that? What was that? You see it on the right? What is that? And how do I get over there? Oh, there we go. There we go. Secret zone unlocked, and I require a gardener's key. Those silly gardener's keys. Ugh. I haven't even found a single one. Now it's demanding them. But my fantasy novel, I have everything planned out, everything hammered out. I just need to write it. That's all it is. And I could write it. I can get it done if I really wanted to. If it was just sit down and write. But like I said, the 60 minutes of writing is something I really want to do. I really want to finish this series. Because on one hand, it's something I haven't seen in the booktube community. Oh, I got hit. I lost my combo. On another hand, though, I can understand why, because I think it's going to be like a niche. The idea. And why did that unlock? There's nothing here. So I went down here to unlock a teleport to nothing? Yeah, okay. But I think that's it. So we have the Black Bridge and that's it. Let's go to Black Bridge. But then, like I said, I still have the Bloodline series to work on. But like I said, I've been taking a small break on that, trying to get a lot of research, a lot of work done. All right, I have a magnet, whatever that is. I'll just do that. When I find it in the wild, I'll use it. Yeah, whatever. So, I mean, I still have a lot of ideas that I want to get through on my books. Oh, that's right. I have the concierge, but I have the frost attack. So, hopefully, I can do this efficiently and effectively. Not too bad. That's just constantly wailing on it. Oh no. Oh, here going Angie. He's Angie. Did I die? Oh, I thought I died. Because of I wasn't expecting the slow motion. I was not expecting the slow motion. Wolf trap. I'm not going for the wolf trap this time around. Blood sword. What do I got? I got a balance blade. The blood sword does bleeding, which I found to be pretty. I wouldn't say weak. It's just not my play style in this game because the enemies don't last long enough. When I was playing Elden Ring, things lasted long enough for the bleed to actually be valid. But let's kind of start upgrading some qualities. I actually haven't had an opportunity to use the buck box. A phaser, huh? Knife dance, I don't know. Moving on. So, crikey! Alright, so let's see, what's next? I had that village. I think I had to go to the village because I don't have any of the DLCs. And like, if I went up, it's probably saying, oh, you need a DLC, which I don't have, so. Alright, so. Yeah, there we go. Alright. A little iffy there, but we got it. There's a whole bunch of food. What is this? Flask recharge. Interesting. Let's go outside. Let's go back to the beginning. So some of the books I'm working on, well, some of the books I have in concept when it comes to the Bloodlines series, I want to work on some origins. So some of the crystals surely managed to get the crystals to cell. No animals are harmed while researching for a cure against Malay's promise. They won't need it anymore. Ooh, stuffies. Like I got a request from my publisher to do a Book of Maya. Oh, I got hit by the Grenader, those silly things. Oh, wow, they totally went berserk. I thought I already killed them. So I have to do a Book of Maya at some point. But currently, I want to do an Origins because there are some things that have been intentionally left out, detail-wise, that an origin story to everything would explain. Frost Blast 4 Plus? No, let's just render it. So that's what I'm in pre-production on. So I'm doing a lot of research on like landscapes and environments and stuff like that to see if I can't get things as accurate as possible. You know, considering it's a world that's basically built by myself, but there's still roots and groundings and stuff like that. So, as for the sci-fi mystery novel, that is an entirely different creature altogether. That book is based off of a location I've never been to. And that has taken so long on research, trying to get things as accurate as possible, while still never being at that physical location. Because if somebody from that location reads it, I want them to say, oh, I know where that's at. Yeah, that's right. That's true. So that's difficult because I've never been there. Okay, I was gonna get this over here. It's difficult because I've never been there, but I bet you it's gonna be like that for a lot of people. The village key, okay. I'll give you an example. When it comes to fantasy stories and people write about castles, but they don't know the entire layout of a castle, or they make the castle too rich in fantasy. Because not all castles were made for war, as far as I know. So it looks like the village key is going to open up this door. Yeah, I thought it was going to be something I was going to be like opening up an extra, but that is definitely not the case. Well, that's the thing. It's like when it comes to the castle thing. Oh, that's right. I'm going to be coming up to things that have resistance to freezies. Oh, that was tough. That was a little rough, but I got it. I would have to do research on castles to confirm whether or not my comment on not all castles are built for war is that accurate, because it might not be. I am just understanding that that's the case. Like, maybe I'm thinking of keeps. It's also fantasy unless you're writing about a real place and present time in a nonfiction way. You really don't need to worry about that so much. True. That is very true. But it needs to make sense to me. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate, but it needs to make sense to me. Let's see, what's here? Nothing to use. Let's see. Let's try this. Hold R1 to refresh the shop. All right. Well, I got the Apollo power. What that is I have a 2+, plus 15% damage, freeze enemies. Ooh, okay. That's a big thing for me. Things have to make sense. They don't have to be realistic or accurate or something like that. It just has to make sense. That's the big thing for me. What is that? Where are those coming from? Oh, that's right. Those little eggs in the corner. Got to keep an eye out for those. Like, I'll give you an example. Magic. We obviously don't have magic in this world. So we can do magic however we want. However, the use of magic, the rules of magic, the laws of magic needs to be consistent and make sense. It could be something as simple as no one knows, but the laws and rules should still be there. It should still apply. So that way, okay, I'll give you an example. Not so much magic, but this is kind of, how do I get it? There we go. This is kind of what started my things need to make sense and be consistent point of view. Now, obviously, I could be missing something because, you know, I ours the smooth brain. Claymore. That's right. The show is called Claymore. I don't remember how much of the details of the show. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But there was an anime called Claymore, and it had something to do with like half demons or something like that, and them being like super strong knights and this and that. But they have these rules set out like if you do this, you're going to turn and we have to kill you or something like that. I don't remember the details. Just bear with me. But that's the rule. You can't do this. It's physically impossible. How do I get up there? And for an unknown, unexplained reason, at the end of the show, or near the end of the show, the main character was able to do it. How? Don't know. And that really threw me out of the story. Like, how? Just, it didn't make sense to me. Like, you made these rules, and all of a sudden you just randomly broke it because of plot armor. No. Screw that. Screw that. I reject your show. I reject the premise of this entire show. Does that make sense at least? I know I could just be really picky. So let's see. It doesn't have to be realistic, because obviously magic isn't realistic. It just needs to make sense. And like, in some way, in the rules you set upon the world need to be followed. That is my take on the matter. That is my opinion. And I got everything here. So what do you do again? Oh, yes, that's right. I can do that to the plus. Nearby enemies start bleeding when their effect ends. But it's the freezes nearby enemies when the effect ends, I think, will be pretty key when it comes to me surviving. But I haven't had a chance to use the puck puck. But I'm getting pretty far in this. I'm getting pretty far. I think it's a mix of picky, probably not getting something, not understanding that sometimes breaking the rules is the point, and poor storytelling. Well, oh, it's the magnetic grenade. I mean, I could get the magnetic grenade and give it a shot, but I want to use a lot of the new stuff on like after I die, after I start from the beginning and I see it, because currently what I have works, and many times I'll get a weapon, I don't know what it does, and I just shoot myself in the foot. Oof. There we go. These little upgraded grenaders, oh my gosh. Oh, I fell. Okay, we're good, we're good. I'm gonna have to start using the box more because those are just not fun. Also, my main hand is starting to get... there we go. I need to get a better main hand now. And this was one of the problems when it comes to like my previous runs. I never got a strong main... Oh no! Okay, there we go. Oh, ouch. Ouch again. I never found a strong main hand that I'll say for lack of a term, know how to use. And it really started to cause problems. And I have a feeling this is going to be another one of those situations. So I really need to find a main hand. Okay, we're going to wait a second here. Might have to start using that more often, just for the passive damage, right? All right, where are we going? What's up here? Oh no! That thing came out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Raffle stop it did it. So, okay. Breaking the rules is one thing, but why are you breaking rules? How are you breaking the rules? So let's take Claymore, for example. All of a sudden, for no reason whatsoever, being able to use powers that... Oh no, I have that little key thing. The key thing has just been garbage. I have not enjoyed the key thing whatsoever. I hate this thing so much. This is probably one of the worst things for me. God, this thing is it's killing me. Sorry, just give me a second. I gotta make sure I don't die on the first level. How am I supposed to get 10,000 in the first level? We'll take Claymore, for example. Inexplicably able to use 100% power or whatever without explaining why or how. Well, let's say... This thing sucks so hard. Let's say the character was like a quarter demon, and that's why. And that it needs to be explained. So there's a very possibility that if that is the case, I just missed it. but the reason why has been explained. So breaking the rules in that case, in my opinion, is okay because it's been explained in the story. It's not just a plot armor, it's actually explained. It's justified. Oh, I can't wait to get rid of this stupid thing. This silly thing's throwing me off so hard. The reason why... What is that? Should I get it? No, I'll just move on. If I find it, I find it. If not, I'm not. I'm not going to spend any of my precious, overly abundant... Oh, a shield. Yeah, vendor. What was I saying? Something about a fashion show? Yeah, that's that. So we're just going to go back. So let's see if I can think of an example. This stupid ability is just... It's throwing me off. I actually have to focus more on not dying because of this thing. Please give me something. No? No? Ugh. Just, ugh. Okay, we're gonna re-roll. Give me a weapon. Thank you. I might have to start using this, these daggers, because it might do more damage, and it's gonna be less of a I'm gonna die thing. I'm just flying all over the place. I have no idea what's going on or anything. Alright, well, just toxic sewers. I don't know, moving on. Let's see if I can give an example, like a ridiculous example of some type. That's tough to say. It's tough to say. I'm also just going on random rants, so. Well, you don't have it. No, I don't. No. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, if you find the rant entertaining, right? This is probably going to be it. I won't be able to beat this guy. God, this is so terrible. This is just so terrible. Okay, I'm alive. I don't know how, but I'm alive. They're fun to listen to, especially when I'm binding a book. Yeah. Basically, it just random rambles about absolutely nothing that makes sense. So. I have to get rid of this weapon. This is gonna just kill me. It doesn't do any damage on... I'm dying on level 2. Is this level 2? I think it's level 3 actually, but... Either way, I am dying here because there's no damage going out. So, earlier this morning, I was looking into marketing, and there was a topic about the use of AI in novels. That is a very finicky topic at this time. Now, AI is a very loose term. It is not AI in the sense. It's just machine code. It's just programming. It's not self-learning. It's not independent. It can't make its own decisions. So it's not necessarily AI. But for lack of a better term, let's just continue to say AI. Please give me a weapon. Fire grenade? It has a 13-second cooldown. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. So, one argument is you should use AI to write books, but not... Oh, here. Not so much... Ow. Just take a second. Not so much for the root content, but for, like, supplemental information and stuff like that. But the thing is, AI is so much in its infant stages that it'll lie to you. There was a lawsuit, a lawyer that used AI for his research, and every piece of research given, every single secret area discovered, every reference used was all made up by the AI. So that probably got the lawyer either in big trouble or even disbarred. I don't know, honestly. I never followed up with the figure out what's going on. But if you're doing a research paper and you use AI and everything about the research is incorrect, it makes you look really bad. I've used AI for prompts, but nothing major. I haven't used it yet. Everything oh, thank Odin, a real weapon. Get rid of the King's Scepter. So, in the future, if I do use AI, it might be for sections that I'm stuck with. If I'm not able to get something to come out right, if I can't figure out the proper wording for it. Or pen 3. Twin daggers. I think the twin daggers are pretty good, right? Let's stick with what we got. So if you're writing someone crawling on a ledge of a skyscraper, you've obviously never done that in most cases, I would assume. But you need to try to capture the feeling. So maybe you can use AI to like get the general feeling that you're unable to get, or get words, descriptions, thoughts, emotions, sense, just all that stuff. That's a Tuesday for me. Something like that. Maybe kind of, as you said, use it as a writing prompt instead of the actual contents. The actual oof. Using it for the actual content of the book instead of using it for a reference or an assistant. But ever since AI has been more explosive and being used more and more, I've actually been very concerned about the quality of future products. I'm not saying my work is like the best ever, but it was all written by me. But now people are just going to use AI to write books, and it's going to be oversaturated. So if there's 1,000 books out a year, let's say, and all of a sudden, because of AI, there's going to be 10,000 books a year that's released, but it's all crap. Kind of reminds me of the. Oof! Oh, I saw the explode too late. It reminds me of the video game crash in the early '80s, because Atari didn't copyright their product. Anyone could make games for it. And because of that, it was the market was oversaturated with subpar products. And I feel that AI is going to be like that. It's going to crash markets because of oversaturation with subpar products. That is my, there we go, loose prediction. Yeah, I just feel like it's going. Oh, I tried to use it before I got hit. That is my loose prediction on the future of the general market because of AI. So. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is very innovative, and I could see its purposes and its reasons. And a lot of people would argue, even back in the day, that machines were taking jobs. Especially, here's an example, like the production. We're going to the ramparts? Okay. I guess I was done there. Here's an example. Light speed. What is that? Dash forward, inflicts damage. Okay, whatever that is. Teleports you behind an enemy. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. As I was saying, take the manufacturing industry, for example. It was 100% non-confirmed, of course, man that did it. But then they were able to create machines to create other machines. So now it's a lot of it is automated. Granted, you're going to have technicians to work on said machines, but the fact of the matter is, machines took a lot of those jobs. That's going to happen. There's no ands or buts. But the fact is, if the products coming out of the machines are subpar, it's only going to hurt everybody. So instead of it being growth, being excuse me, instead of it being the growth of using machines to streamline a lot of product, a lot of manufacturing, it's going to actually be a hindrance to the market because the product is going to be so poor. And that is a concern of mine. Like when I'm scrolling on Facebook and I see an image, just a still image, I almost ignore it if it's not from a friend of mine. I'll just ignore it because it's probably AI generated and it's absolute bullcrap. I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to indulge the algorithm on me staring and reading and clicking on an AI generated deepfake. No, I'm not going to worry about that. So it's like, I'll take The Office for example. The creators of The Office confirm a new season of The Office or something like that. You've probably seen something like that. And then the creator of The Office or the writer or something like that of The Office said, "No, we're not." It's like that. It's just because there's so many deepfakes out there with AI. It's gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. I'm not saying AI is bad. Like I said, it has its purposes and reasons. But it'll be abused for a long time before it gets any better, before it's actually practical. Possibly, but I think when it comes to art, people are going to gravitate toward handmade things. I hope so. I really hope so. That was a no-win scenario for me. This is going to be a loss. I'm not going to be able to do too much more on this because I'm already struggling. I haven't even gotten to the boss. And I'm dying. I don't even think I'm going to be able to get to the boss or make it to the boss. It'll certainly get worse, but I don't think it'll last. I'm hoping people will be able to see through these deepfakes, but look at the state of politics in general in the country as is. There's a lot of people who believe in random conspiracy theories. I'm not talking about just one side of the aisle. I'm talking both sides. Believe in fanatical conspiracies that just don't make sense. There's absolutely no fact, no base for it, that people still believe it. And AI is going to really throw jet fuel on that fire. Ow. Oh. Man, this run's a struggle bus. This run is a struggle bus. Looks like there's a bunch of tools. I suppose I can try to use L2 a little bit more. I think that's more of a defensive cooldown than anything else. But I should really use that more. Secret zone discovered, huh? Especially since it gives me a temporary hit point shield. What is this? Campfire. Campfire was abandoned by an earlier visitor. It sure couldn't. I'm sure it couldn't hurt to take a little rest. Something's changed. A guy in armor. Been dead for a while. Loot. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna. Campfire. What's this? Words written on the wall. Get good. Man, how dare you call me out like that? This game hella called me out. Look at all these cells I'm grabbing. I still need to get a better main hand. This is brutal. This is just really brutal. I think that's everything though. But that was a nice Celtopia. Here's hoping I'm gonna get one shot and lose all those cells. What I might do, just to lock the cells in, is to make a beeline to the next area. Because if I die now, that's 72 cells lost. I want to wait for the shield guy to come back so I can stun him. There we go. There we go. Not too shabby. Could be worse, could be a lot better, but could be worse. Ow. I have one more charge in my flask. One more charge on my flask. Dang. Okay. Oh, where'd you come from? All right, let's go back up here. Kind of back up a little bit so I can heal, because that was ridiculous. I did not expect that. That thing came out of nowhere. There we go. I think I'm out of flask charges. Yeah, so I should really beeline it to the next area. As soon as I find an exit, I'm taking it. The weapons I have are just not cutting it. I can't even kill the flyers in one shot. Everything is taking so many hits. Blackbridge sounds good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just lock those cells into place. Let's lock those cells into place. There we go. Spartan sandal. That's a melee weapon. Does that mean I'm just gonna be like kicking things? Wait, don't I have half-light speed? No, that's a phaser. All right. Well, let's give light speed a shot. Oh, hello. All right. All right. Alright. It's not a spammable use, but it's definitely worth something. But I'm still not doing any damage. But now I have a boss here, and I have no damage output. I mean, arrow is stuck in the enemy. I am fully aware of that. Even my arrows, dang it. This is unnecessary stress. I don't need this. I definitely don't need this. I still don't know the criteria. Oof. I still don't know the criteria of getting my ammo back. That was definitely not it. Oh, that was a whole bunch of ouchies. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. All right, moving on. Hopefully I'll get a weapon that doesn't suck donkey balls. I think the biggest defense against AI. Oh god. Look at this crap. We got the ball sack weapon, then we have the ball sack throwing thing, then we have a ball sack shield. This entire run is going to be balls. Yeah, check out what I'm doing. I'm not even attacking. I'm just gonna farm my 20 to 40 cells and kill, and just take myself out because this is gonna be a dumb run. Bunch of stupid weapons. Doesn't suck. But, I'm at 55 seconds. I only have 2 minutes, and I'm running out of time because reasons. Nope, nothing there. I can't find it. I can't find the exit. I have 25 seconds to find the exit. And I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, I'm not wasting my time. I'm not going to get the cells I'm looking for. I'm not going to get any weapons. That's a dumb run. This game teabagged that run. I actually pushed dodge. I don't know why you kept attacking. This isn't Elden Ring. You do not just randomly do inputs and eat other inputs. Like that. I do. E-balls. E-balls. I don't know. Just nod and shake your head. Yeah. All right. Well, let's actually no. We got the bats, so I don't think we're in too bad a position. So let's just get new armor. But the thing is, I really kind of rushed to this area, so I'm concerned at my level ups. Let's try the Spartan thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was going to be a kick. Yeah. So hopefully I'm able to get everything. Oh, I don't think I like that knockback. When I'm trying to get close to wipe you out, that knockback is just not, I don't know. I don't think I should be surprised considering the fact that it's called Sparta Kick. But maybe if I was playing like like a ranged build of some type, that would work. But now I don't have a range. Otherwise, I would have tossed a range at that real quick. So one of the difficulties of making the YouTube short is finding a suitable substitute to After Effects. Something where I don't have to pay a monthly subscription because the subscription plan is just absolute crap. Like right now, if I were to go to Adobe, this as far as I know, I will give them, let's say, $100, and they will let me use their software for a month. Just a month. I don't like that, that... There we go. business time. So I dropped Adobe and I went to Affinity. But the thing is, Affinity has a lot of stuff, has an equivalent to Photoshop, Illustrator. Ooh. Oh. You know, I'll give it a shot. I'll replace the sandals. But so far, I have zero hope for this weapon. Okay, I have some hope for this weapon. Hope is growing. That's because this weapon is over-leveled. I've had bad luck with this weapon, though, so I don't know. We'll see. But the fact is, it's hitting things I haven't even engaged, so that's good. So I don't have to worry about it. But Affinity, though it has a substitute for Photoshop and Illustrator and InDesign, does not have a substitute for After Effects. And as a matter of fact, I'm having difficulty finding a good substitute for After Effects. Funny thing, the free substitute I've found so far is actually a 3D software. And that's not, I mean, I could use a 3D software again. I mean, why not? Oh, by the way, that software is Blender. I could use a 3D software, but I don't know. Something about it isn't sitting right with me. Like when I was using 3DS, I wasn't making 2D animations. I was using 3DS for 3D animations. I was using After Effects for all the 2D animations as such, but I just can't seem to find a good substitute. And that's frustrating. That is frustrating. But if I have to use Blender for a 2D animation, I can. It's just, I don't know. It's probably nothing. Just recycle that bastard. Just recycle it. I don't even want to look at it. Okay. Okay, here's a good example. And this is a funny thing. I actually did this example when I was younger. You use Microsoft Word to make a website. You can do it. You can do it. It just doesn't feel right. Something seems off. Nothing wrong with Microsoft Word. Okay, that's a lie. As a simple word processor, nothing's wrong with Microsoft Word. But to use it as a website builder just doesn't make sense. That's generally the equivalent. Blender is a 3D software. Like I'll model things for 3D printing, or I'll model when I was in game design and game dev, and I would model all my stuff. Not necessarily in Blender, but equivalent to Blender. So for some 3D software, say, okay, here you go, you can use it for 2D. Something seems off about it. It seems like one of those, yeah, I can do it in this software, but is it really efficient? I hope that makes sense. There's that phaser thing. I think I'll get the phaser. Does that make sense? still don't have that jump, so I can't go up any further. So, if anyone has any suggestions on 2D software, not subscription-based, let me know. Good substitutes for After Effects. It's actually one of the many reasons why I dumped Hewlett-Packard or HP printers. They want a subscription base for their printers. Not only that, like their printers kept breaking down. Like I spent, what is this? Root grenade? Roots nearby enemies. That's interesting, but let's just under because I already have full stuff. I spent like $500 on a printer. Tombstone. Tombstone dropped from ceiling and I recognize this hand. This poor guy couldn't escape. The poor guy could not escape by fate. His lair became his tomb. I understand now why he wants us to run back. 2 extra jumps. Ooh, take. Very much take. Let's see if I can actually utilize this to get to some of the. Oh, I'm not getting a lot of altitude. Oh, we've had the barricade before, and I wasn't too fond of that, so I'm just going to bend to that. Not going to spend money on an item I don't need at the moment. It did say extra jumps, not better jumps. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I think that's basically everything. I got ancient sewers and ramparts. Let's, I guess, go to the ramparts. Got flint, I got crowbar, and I'll get the oiled sword. Let's recycle this stuff. I mean, I have a questionable weapon, but it's really good quality. So I'll work with it. But the After Effects thing is my primary roadblock when it comes to the not the advertisement, like the little animations for the books. That's my roadblocks right now. Because, oh, I was talking about HP, that's right. I got this really expensive printer, really nice, all-in-one, this and that. This is years ago, by the way. This is before their subscription base, and this is when I realized that maybe Hewlett-Packard isn't the printer company for me. But I got this really nice printer, and it worked great for a month. And then the print quality started to diminish. And then I needed to buy more ink, which was super expensive. And then the print quality would still be crap. And then I have to get more ink because it used so much trying to fix the print quality. And so it was just absolute frustrating. I just was not happy with Hewlett-Packard. And then I was like, okay, I'll get another printer, smaller, don't need all this stuff and this and that. And it was even worse. The print quality wasn't there. And not only that, it used so much ink and the ink was so expensive, I just didn't like it. And then next thing I know, there we go. The next thing I know, I'm just like, I'm printing out so many pages trying to get one good page. Hewlett-Packard just didn't seem right to me. Yes, I did head cleans and I scraped everything out and I cleaned everything. It still didn't work. But then on top of that, the grip, order from the king. Order from the king, probably one from his officers. Anyone presenting behavioral disorders or noticeable physical deteriorations must be imprisoned immediately. that it? Well, let's try the root grenade. That's interesting. Oh, the broadsword, the slow thing. I'm not really keen on that. So, on top of that, the Hewlett-Packard printer, the grip, the thing that takes the paper from the shelf and loads it into the printer, stopped gripping paper. Why? Reasons. And no matter what I did, I took the printer apart because it was, by this time, over its, 60-day warranty, whatever Hewlett-Packard's crap warranty is. It was over its warranty, so I took it apart, cleaned out that the roll, put it back in, and it started to grip again for about 2 pages, and then it stopped gripping again. I was so pissed off at it. I kind of swore off Hewlett-Packard at that point, because that was not an old printer. It was just out of warranty. Just out of warranty. So I went to another printer company, and granted there were some minor issues with it, nothing too major that I can't handle. I don't print as much as I used to, so like I'll need to clean the printer heads, but it's fine. But it's been fine. I can fill it up with ink instead of having to buy Hewlett-Packard ink, because if it's not Hewlett-Packard ink, it's not going to run. I can fill it up with my own ink. And the rollers still work. That's a big thing. I can actually still print. So I'm getting close to that boss. I don't think I have an effective stun. I don't know. We'll see how that... Oh, no. Okay. We'll see how that root grenade works. I think this sword is, at this power level, pretty good for taking care of trash. We'll see how it handles the boss coming up. I think the boss is coming up, right? Yeah, hit the door, and then it's like, okay, we'll just randomly smack some guy and knock it off the ledge. I don't have a range attack. Alright. See, and this sword is freezing, which is probably the reason why I'm able to succeed. Oh dear, there's a lot of stuff going on, but I Raffle Stomp. Yeah, I think I'll actually replace the jump in midair, because I don't really use it too much. It's not giving me the extra height I was looking for. An upgraded version of the baseball bat, okay. Because the next level, this weapon might not work out too well, but we'll see, we'll see. I mean, I'm impressed and surprised at the same time, but I also understand that this is a legend. Use ruin. What is a challenge rift? Okay, let's find out what a challenge rift is. I don't know what the challenge rift was. What did that do? I don't know what that did. Let's keep with what I got because of the projectile damage reduction. Oh. See, now I would really like those extra jumps. Yeah, the extra jumps definitely would have worked out there. I think I want to go to this teleporter and avoid that. There we go. Yeah, I thought that challenge would have been like a you have to fight a boss. I'm like, you know, I'm okay. I got this weapon. It's overpowered for this level. But no, it definitely was not that. It was not that. All right, well, I guess it's time to take on the boss. I don't think there's anything else I need to explore. Hopefully, I have enough power-ups to get this boss down, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, boss. What do you got? What do you got for me? So yeah, I think any orange weapon at this level will make any weapon good. Oh, the frost blast. I will definitely be taking that. But look at the DPS of the bat. What should I do? What should I do? So far, Star Fury 4-L has treated me very well. It's treated me very well. Okay, I'm gonna stick with. This is a terrible idea. I want to stick with the weapon. It's worked so far, so let's see if it works. Continues to work. I'm not going to reforge anything else. On electrified targets, no. On rooted targets, there we go. I think that'll work. Get this bow. Some marksman bow. Because they're cheap, just to get something out. Now I have a lot to do on these bows, but I'm just going to do that. Do that. Yeah, I know it's after 4, but I started late too, so. I started like, what, 20 minutes late today? So this will be my last map or last area. So let's see how things turn out. All right. I was actually concerned about those pirate bomb guys, but you know, I am not disappointed. So far, I think this combination for this map, based on the level of the weapons, I think will work for me. I think it'll work for me. See, I did absolutely terrible there, but the sword and the frost really carried me. All right, well, that's a door right there. Let's go in it. Let's see what. So let's go in it, not jump down. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I kind of wonder if the maps are designed around your permanent buffs. I don't think so. It was a passing thought. Like if I had double jump, for example, the map would revolve around double jump. Ow, ow! I kind of got stunned from the fall, and that really, really, really hurt. Because I remember when I first started playing this, I had. Oh, it really wants me to get the bat. It really wants me to get the bat. I had actually at this moment. I get sections where I need that double jump or enhanced jump or something like that. So, yeah, kind of debunked that question early on. I would really like to get that double jump ability soon, or that increased jump ability soon. There's a key there. Something's going on. There we go. It seems complicated for a game like this. Well, It had the possibility, but like I said, I debunked that question pretty early, considering when I first started playing, I had, oh, you can enter this place if you had um, the vine ability, which I didn't have. Or you can enter this place if you had the teleport ability, the this ability, the rub ability, which I didn't have. So throat slit must be her last words. The Malays won't get us. I'll protect you. I'll protect you. Woman who opted for a fast method strain, she doesn't seem to be infected. She did it all for nothing. She was never infected. She would have lived if she actually didn't do it. But I've gone 2, 3 sessions without getting that upgrade, without getting that jump or whatever ability upgrade. And I'm starting to wonder, how the heck do I get it? It's probably I need to get so far. And since I suck at this game, I can't actually get to that point. Ow. That, speaking of suck, that sucked. I mean, the game straight up told me to get good, and I defy its request. Yeah, it's just currently the makeup of this sword is too good to drop right now. And once I get the frost ability, I don't care if it's level 1, I'm on the last level, I'm just going to keep it. Being able to freeze everything is just so nice. Rubber. Oh, of course I need a village key, which I don't have. No. Okay. So. Let's see, what else? What? Oh, there's something up there. Requires a village key, which I do not have. So I'm guessing one of these doors will have a village key. But the thing is, if I use that village key in one of the doors, does that mean I'm going to be trapped? All right. So I noticed something. So on this side, approximately, I can't really point, but you see there's a coin, 2 coins, a chest, and a key. Those are all dark. But on this side, you see that there is a door with a key, and the key is illuminated. So I'm wondering if that's going to be the, hey, you haven't gotten this key yet thing. Which I think will help with my smooth braininess. Well, Toa. There we go. Yeah, but I think we're going to call it here. So hopefully it's saved. We'll see what happens. If it didn't, who cares, right? Who cares? A lot of rants about random things today, yeah. Printers, printing, writing, AI, 3D software, all sorts of rants today. All sorts of rants today. So, man, I mean, what am I going to argue about next? Hopefully, some of the marketing stuff will pan out because as soon as I start getting things going again, if I start seeing progress, start seeing views and stuff like that, I'll be able to get back to writing, at least dedicating more time to writing, and that's what I really want to do is get back to more writing. So get my ideas out because I feel like I'm creatively starved at the time. I just don't have time. I just don't have time. So if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe, notifications, follow whatever the streaming service you're watching this from want you to do nowadays, and check out my website, JPEdgar.com, where I got my blog, my books, my merch, and my stream schedule. And just a reminder that my streams and my archives are all separate channels, and those links will be in the description. Um, Thank you very much, everyone. I really do appreciate it. And as always, more ridiculous to come.